morning. I hope everybody slept well. Thank you for tuning into my channel. These messages may or may not resonate with you. Those who do, please keep them. If they do not, please let them go. These are past, present, and later messages. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. These are general messages. So, excuse me. Again, these are indirect and direct messages. If you would like a personal reading, please text 470-624-3856. If you are new to this channel, welcome and thank you. Okay. All right, so I appreciate your time and patience with this morning. Okay. There are some things that's taking place in your life, and God has something that He has stepped into that maybe you do not see. Okay. So God is stepping into a situation that you may not see is taking place. Okay. There's a lot of misunderstandings and a lot of miscommunications that will be taking place, or has taken place, or is taking place currently. So there is something that may have taken place in your life or is taking place, and somebody underestimated you. Somebody thought that, oh, we do this all the time, or Virgo do this all the time, don't worry about it. Somebody feel like they can just do something, or they had a pattern of doing something, and you was just gonna eat it up and let it go. You see what I'm saying? But you may have done that, but the thing about it is how you done that. That's what that is. It's not that you didn't do that, it's how. Hey, Miss Helen. It's how you did that. You see what I'm saying? So now that you have stepped up, and I do mean up, not under, not below, not down, up. You see what I'm saying? Now there's a twist and a turn. I'm going to get a little number right here. I'm going to get this, and I'm going to say a prayer because it's a message right here that you need to know, because it was like, and thank you for coming. Like, you know, certain things, certain people that you just know supposed to know this is not right to do, or these people might feel like it's not right for you to do it. Yeah, they never just thought, damn. And you got somebody's face looking like damn. Literally like damn. Spirit, let me get a message. Yeah. Very soon. Okay, we got very soon. Oh, we got 3. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And at the bottom of the deck, we got 6 months from now. So very soon, 6 months from now. Oh, next month it won't be. Okay. It's whatever it is, it's not happening for whoever it is. It's not happening right now for you, but it's happening right now for them. Mm. All right, so we got right now in the reverse. It says not anytime soon. So whatever was happening, I told you it wasn't happening back then. You didn't see it then. You didn't know it then. It wasn't happening then, but now it's happening soon. So whatever it is, it won't be next month. It's going to be now. See, very soon is in the middle, which is now. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it was, they're not going to be with okay. They're not going to be okay with you right now. No, that's not what's going to take place for them, baby. This is right now. Not later, not tomorrow, not next month. Now. What might this be going on that you may not even know going on? That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. May not even be what you know. So let's dive into a little bit of a little bit and see what's a big bit. Okay. It says see, I'll put a little something with that. A little bit first. Let's just change up the energy a little bit. Not very soon. Spirit, what's not very soon? Or rather, what was not very soon? Hey, Jamaica. Hey, James. All right, so we have direction. Not anytime soon, direction. It says your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step. And as you go along, there's no hurry or worry. You are now being divinely guided. So for a while, somebody didn't have a direction. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you felt like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know my purpose. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is giving you an inkling. Because this happened after a ending that you had with somebody. Okay? Now you're ready to step into a different way. But you have to patiently, with this Sagittarius energy, the temperance, you're patiently waiting. You feel me? But on another note, you may be doing a little indulging, means you may be worrying a lot. You may be stressing about something. Something may not be on track. Things may look a little way that it's not. Something could be looking one way or the other. Needs you mind. Y'all need to pay attention to the fact that the retrograde is in effect. Even though it's going to be over with on the 20th, it's still there with the misunderstandings and the miscommunication and the emotional ups and downs, because it is in the water signs. So you may be going through a lot of emotional distance within yourself and emotional distances with other people. So this is telling you now you're about to open up. See, with this Leo energy, you're about to take a happy moment where you have probably been dissatisfied with a lot of things that it has came to play, has been shown to you. You know what I'm saying? Some things that you feel like, the serenity prayer may have to take effect, which is, Lord, allow me to control the things that I can, and, you know, give me the strength to handle the things I can't. You understand what I'm saying? So this is where you may be stepping into a different direction. That's why whoever it was, while you was in whatever relationship or whatever communication ship that you was with, whoever, you didn't know which way to go. Because somebody didn't know how to lead. Which made you, you know what I'm saying? Say for instance, you're in a relationship with somebody and he's a man, and we'll say he's older. Majority of the time, some people think a man is that's older can lead when he don't know where he going. So how can he lead you? That's nothing bad, but that's just common sense on certain people. But sometimes certain people don't see that as that, because not everybody was taught how to be a leader. Not everybody was shown that this is what you do when you have a family, or this is what you do when you have to deal with yourself. So if you cannot lead yourself, how can you lead someone else? And that's why you got this right here. So it is telling you now your purpose has set into place. A lot of your eye-opening moments is setting into place. Things you need to start seeing for yourself. So very, very soon, things are going to be unfolding for you that was not in place at one point in time. That's why I say it's not very soon. So let's see something real quick. Spirit, where is very soon? What is unfolding right now? What is unfolding? And then I'm gonna close. I'm gonna hold tight because I have to say my prayer. What is unfolding? Told you something's unfolding. Joe trying to tell you about it, baby. What's unfolding? All right, so Spirit is guiding you to something is being compromised. Okay, maybe you compromising with somebody. Maybe you trying to fix a situation, or you trying to, talk to somebody. But this is telling me in the stillness. So right now you're in the stillness, which means a lot of things that may be going on around you, within you, with you, for you, you know what I'm saying, with your family, your friends, your job, your cars, you know what I'm saying, the way you talk and your communication, whether it's on the phone, in the computer can be acting up. Things could be going real slow, you see what I'm saying? But it is saying in the stillness, hear the universe's whispers and uncover the answers that you seek. So there's a lot of things going on that Spirit is telling you, peace, be still. So some of y'all don't know that when you're going through a rough raft and you just can't get it together, you see what I'm saying? That's all you need to say. Peace, be still. And everything around you will either slow down and stop. So this is where you have to start rectifying or reflecting what's going on in order to fix it. So whatever it is, it's not clear for you. Somebody else sees it very much clearly. Somebody else feel like, oh, it's clear. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's telling you that at one point you were not balanced. That's why we got the Libra. You were not balanced, or something is not balanced. Something is unequally yoked. You know what I'm saying? That's why you didn't have no direction. You didn't know where you were going. You know what I'm saying? But see, now that things have actually kind of like, for some of y'all, slowed down, you may have left a relationship that meant you no good. You're starting to see things in a different manner. And somebody just didn't think that that was going to happen for you. Somebody really thought that they was going to be able to keep coming back into your life, taking it where they want to take it, do it how they want to do it. And it was just not going to be okay for them to do that. You feel me? Spirit was like, no, I'm tired of my baby going through that. You know what I'm saying? Your ancestors said the same thing. Like, no, I've been letting them walk all over you, and you've been trying to fix this and fix that and did it. So what we're gonna do is I'm finna see, have a certain set of cards that I wanna pull out, because see, it looks like It's love. Somebody was like, the question, I hear it, where is the love? Where is the love? Where is it? Where has it been? It been sitting on the shelf over there? But let's go ahead and find out what this message for you has to say. Because you've been compromising love, compromising your direction, compromising what you want to do, compromising where you want to go. You've been doing that. If you're a parent, you already know how that's going. Maybe the kids are getting grown and you've been so focused on being a mother or a father for so long, or an auntie and an uncle or a cousin, you never knew where you was going to go because you were too busy directing them where they needed to go. So now the shoe is on the other foot and you got to get yourself ready to, children graduating, going to college, you may still be doing the parenting, but as they say, it's supposed to get a little easier. It doesn't. Sometimes it do. I ain't gonna say it don't. Sometimes it does. So, Spirit, let me get a message for this reading, please. Okay. We have, it is by the grace that you have been saved through faith. Okay. And it says Ecclesiastes 2 chapter 8. So somebody's birthday can be February the 8th. Somebody could be an Aquarius. Okay, and it says walk by faith, not by sight. Okay. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7. Okay, so somebody's birthday could be May 7th. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Janet. Yeah, so this is what you have been going through, and you have been walking by the faith. A lot of y'all been walking in the faith, in the grace, in the mercy. That's what you've been asking God for. And you have been saved. So a lot of y'all, I did a reading a while back called Pardoning. And it said, thank God that we have been pardoned and not paroled. So a lot of y'all don't know that. And amen to that prayer. A lot of y'all don't know that a lot of y'all been in, a lot of us, happy Sunday, love, a lot of us has been in spiritual jail because of the people we were not letting go of. We would have been in spiritual court because of the people that we're constantly trying to help. That's not trying to help us. That's not trying to look out for us. Not trying to see what's going on with us. But yet we are always looking out, looking out, looking out, looking out, looking out. And again, we back to there is no love being reciprocated. There's a lot of love coming in, coming in, coming in from you. But when it's time for these people to give, 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 nobody wants to give, give, give. Everybody wants to receive. Everybody got their hands out, So that's why it says it's time for you to get clear. It's time for you to step back and get your love back. It's time for you to put a hold on this love. It's time for you to understand that love does conquer and it does solve a lot of issues. Hey, Tran, and it does happen, but it also takes the love away from you. It makes you question your love. It makes you question your security. It makes you question your trust. It makes you question a lot of things that you have been doing, the direction you have been going. Now it makes you, unfortunate to say, it makes you question God. So it's like, well, Lord, if I'm the one giving out all this, why does this keep happening to me? So he said, and unfortunately, some people don't know, the stillness is when you ask him for peace. He'll give it to you, but you may not like how you get it. That's why you got to watch what you ask for. Because sometimes when you getting that peace, it's going to feel completely different. Hey, Henry, from the things that you are receiving. So if you always used to the chaos, but remember I tell y'all that you could have grew up always living to survive. Or some of y'all could have been surviving to live, which means you was taught about a lot of different religions when you were a child. You was either taught about Jehovah's Witness, and nothing's wrong with it, nothing. But remember, there's several different religions, and everybody has their own. Whether you're a Buddhist, you're a Episcopal, you're a Methodist, you're a Baptist, you're a Seventh-day Adventist, you're going through the Jehovah's Witness, they want you to do this, and some things are non-denominated. You got to remember, sweetie, now you're going through a spirituality. You know what I'm saying? So as you got older, you had to be redirected to do the things that was good for you. Not what was not what mama taught you, not what auntie taught you, not what grandmama showed you, not what auntie boo boo taught you. You see what I'm saying? So now you're getting where you're older and you're more wiser. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, and sometimes it doesn't say God is not in the church. I'm never going to say that because everybody can teach the gospel. Everybody can teach the gospel because it's a certain way and a certain level and a certain method of understanding that everybody teaches it. But the thing about it is, how are you perceiving what you are being taught? You understand what I'm saying? So this is why I said you don't have to pay to hear the word all the time. You don't have to pay, and I say it all the time because if you ever notice in the church, no matter what church, the little thing go by. Put a little couple coins in there. Put a little couple coins on there. Put a little couple coins on there. Hell, even when you click on TV, you're having to pay them. If you are at home, you're still putting a little couple coins on there. You're putting a little couple coins on there. And you think that God is actually sitting there looking at you one day a week. And look at how people give God one day a week to put nice clothes and go praise Him. You understand? When I get up, I bullshit aside for me. I'm going to get up my nightgown, my whatever, and give you whatever word that has set on my heart or been given to me throughout the night, or whatever signs I may have gotten, or synchronicities that may connect to you that you may need to see. But I'm not finna get up every morning and talking about, I'm finna put on this. I'm gonna get up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I got on a gown. I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying, put on no damn shoes and shirt and dress up just to put that on and go back to bed. No. Now, if I gotta get up and go to work, while I'm doing that, then yes, I'm going to put that on. So when I start with you, I start your day off with my morning and my morning off with you. But that is, to me, I don't think that's cool. That means I'm pretending with you too. You see what I'm saying? So again, love does not have to be affectionate where we touching. Love doesn't have to be where all of that is. Nobody understand that love is a second emotion. Love is penetrated by your brain. Your feelings is what's connected to your heart. And a lot of people do not know that because your heart and your brain works on two different levels. You see what I'm saying? You feeling things for people with your heart because it gives you non-love. You can still connect to that person with your feelings because you feeling them. You feel what I'm saying? When you connect to somebody, you immediately have infatuation. Infatuation is a feeling. It is not a part of your heart. It is not, a part of your emotions. It's none of that. It's your feelings. Because if you don't like that person, you don't feel them no more. Shit, you want to go to the next, you moving on. You're not sitting there infatuated, connected. No, that's a false feeling. Unless you put your emotions, your mind to it. That's why things stick with you mentally before it sticks with you affectionately. You can love somebody and not be touched at all. You can love somebody and not want to touch them at all. You see what I'm saying? You love your kids. You ain't always touching and hugging on your kids on a sexual manner. Nobody's doing that to their children. You know what I'm saying? You're not always touching and hugging on your kids, period. You see what I'm saying? But you love them. You might, hell, you love me, you never seen me a day in your life. You see what I'm saying? You can tell me freely that you love me, and you never seen me physically a day in your life. But it's the fact that I mentally give you logical thoughts that you need to care for within yourself, which means we are on the same page with who you are, who you're becoming, where you're going, and where you would like to go. Maybe I'm on the same path. Maybe I'm on the same journey. Maybe I'm not. But that's me showing you love. You see what I'm saying? Right, that's what I'm saying. That's a feeling. You feel good about that. If you don't wanna, if somebody makes you feel, it throws you off. That connection that you just said, you're gonna not connect to that person no more, right? You're not gonna want to connect anymore. Hey, Queen, you see what I'm saying? You're not gonna want to connect to somebody who you don't feel. You know what I'm saying? The vibration throwed off, all of that. You ain't put now a bit of emotion in that. That was a feeling. Now you understand what I'm saying? When you really get down and you're emotionalizing with somebody, you go on a date with a dude, you're feeling him, and you kind of connect to him, or female. You know what I'm saying? You connecting to this person as an emotion. You see what I'm saying? So now you're cutting off that feeling, and you're literally pushing more with the intuition. I mean, you're pushing more with your emotions, because now this person has caught your eye and your ear. You see what I'm saying? Now you're thinking on, oh, well, shit, I think he might be alright, or I think she might be okay. You see what I'm saying? Let me check this person out. When you get interest, that means that you have, boom, there's a theological moment right there. You're not trying to just poof up and go sleep with Billy Bob. When you do, when people have one night stands, that means you have emotionally connected to this person mentally, because that person has stimulated you to get aroused. When you get a feeling towards a person, not everybody will arouse you, stimulate you rather, with a feeling. They just don't do that. You see what I'm saying? So now you understand, literally, is what emotion is. Your literally life. However, you have literally connected to this. This is why I said nobody's giving you the love. You see what I'm saying? Nobody else is giving you the love. So now you have been realizing that you have been compromising in the dark. You have been compromising yourself so much in the dark that now it's time for you to let the light come on. You see what I'm saying? Because now it's time for you to balance your dark and your light. See, some people don't know how to do that shit. That's why they always going a way that they don't know where they're going. You don't know where you're going. And that's why I say it's not anytime soon. Because how many times you be with a motherfucker that do not know where he going? He just going, or she just going. That's why people be redirected, because they done lost the meaning of direction. They done lost the sense of where I'm going or who I'm going with. You know what I'm saying? You get with baby daddies and people, men, baby mamas, and y'all be like, oh yeah, it looked good at the beginning. It felt so good and it was nice. The sex was good. The chemistry is straight. That's what y'all call chemistry. The sex was good. Okay, yeah. But the moment his shit don't get hard, or her shit get flabby, or they go out to cheating, or they want to sit and do X, Y, and Z. Hey, Frank, with X, Y, and Z, and they come back to you, you're not feeling that shit no more. Immediately turn off. You see how that feeling just went? And mentally, you done cut that whole thing off. You was already stepping out in your brain like, no, this ain't gonna work for me. This is not gonna work for me. You cutting off the love. So this is why it's telling you, when you are lost in the sauce, you need to say, peace, be still. Allow God to sit down. And you weren't going to learn this next month. You're going to learn this today. This is why I said very soon. See, you didn't know what was coming in for you today. You see what I'm saying? You pray, you ask God, and sometimes the signals and the signs that you are looking to receive are not the signs and the signals that God sends to you. That's why you always, you may hear a reader say, sometimes it's not coming in the way you're looking for it to come in. See, sometimes blessings are not a blessing. It's in disguise as a lesson. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to pay attention to what someone is taking away from you. People take away your creativity. You don't even realize that your creativity has been thrown to the side. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not realizing that your intuition is blocked. You're not seeing that because you're so interested in this emperor or this empress that you're not paying attention to it because spirit has, this person has pulled your creativity down. So your spirituality is not up here, it's going down here. This is why a person is very low vibrational and your spiritual rank is like, because as they say, with this devil energy in this Capricorn, you are now dealing with you're dancing with the devil. You don't even see you dancing with the devil. Again, you didn't see that particular sign coming in. You just thought Billy or Janet Jackson. What she say? If you're nasty. But she also told you, pay attention. I can't think of that song. She said it in there. But she said, nasty boy don't mean a thing. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you nasty boy. Really? You see a little nasty boy to come in? Ain't what Janet told you? Beware of the nasty boy. He don't mean a thing. So now, you're not even paying attention that your intuition, you got a little feelings, but your intuition is your thinking. Your intuition is your mind, your brain. See, whoever this is, now they got your whole, they got your heart, your mind, and your soul. You know, you heard that song, your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. Where your mind at? Because it's blocked. So you over here going, let me give you an example. If a person is cheating and y'all got a pattern, this person got a pattern, and immediately the pattern goes a different way. And you've been going through this with this person, but this is the first time this person is going through another pattern. So now it's like, what the fuck is that person? What are you doing? Your mind is not thinking on being creative no more. Your mind is not with the love no more. Now, you see what I'm saying? Thank you. Your mind is like, hey boss, you scratching your head and shit. You know, you feeling it. Now you're feeling it. Now your mind and your intuition from your brain is now over here with your infatuation. And what that means is now you're starting to sit there and be like, what the fuck was I interested in you anyway? This is where you finna reverse the shit that made you feel attracted to this person. You see what I'm saying? So now you got, what the fuck is that? Why am I doing? Yeah, no. So now again, remember, your heart belongs to your feelings. Just remember that. Because now you're gonna ship shape. And you're not, some of y'all, you went through, you've been going through it since you was a teenager. You've been going through somebody continuously playing back and forth back. You see what I'm saying? You always got somebody coming back. You see what I'm saying? Always. So you be trying to ask yourself, why the fuck do you keep doing that? But in a certain part of you, it's like, oh, I'm so happy he coming back. Oh, I'm so happy she coming back. Because now I have grown. And in a certain part of you, you're happy to see if that person has grown. And when you get to doing that person again, here you go. The door of love is still not open, but it's like a crack. You know what I'm saying? It's like a crack. And why? Because that person has came in like they got a direction. And it's like y'all on the same wavelength. You feeling it. And now you heard me say, you on the same wavelength. Yeah, they done called you back into this, sucked you back into it. And chat. Here we go. Let's see where they sucked you back into. Let's see where it went or where it's coming to. Because somebody coming back again. And since y'all are on several different time frames and timelines, so is these people. So you're, wait. We finna see. Where's the first person coming from? Need you mind, all of these people are all on the same timeline that you compromised. Remember that. These are the people that you sacrificed yourself for. You compromised yourself for. Whether it's your lover, your friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your child, your mama, your daddy, your job, your hell you. You have done so much. So much. Yes, it is. It really, really is sad. You've compromised so much. You've compromised your freedom. You've compromised your emotion. You've compromised your talent. You've compromised your time. You've compromised the way you think, how you feel, what you see, how you saw. You've compromised and sacrificed so much that nobody ever paid attention that your children, they don't love you the way you love you. Your lover, they don't love you the way you love them. Nobody loves you the way you love them. Nobody. Let me show you an example. Now, there are some kids that would give their life for their parents. You can count them on your hand. But because when a child gets directly into a relationship with somebody else, the parent is always wrong. Oh, you hurt me. Oh, and when you tell them no, they immediately, it's like a boom. I'm going to run behind Billy. I'm going to run behind Sarah. I'm going to run behind Dennis. I'm going to connect to Denise. But all you're doing is warning this person, warning your child, Rodriguez. I can't say the first two parts of that. I'm sorry, but good morning. You're not, the child is not thinking, and it's kind of sort of how you was when you was a teenager. You know, you were not, when your parent told you, oh, that person ain't good for you. And right now you're having to think back and look back. Like I said to a lot of y'all, whatever happened 10 years ago, because a lot of y'all are different ages. Your 10 years ago, and for some of y'all, it's 20. So for me, I would say it like this. This is the 2 years. These are the two I gave y'all. From whatever it is right now, 10 years ago to 2016. Whatever happened to you in 2016, hey, Totanya, whatever happened to you then is about to take place for you right now. Whatever happened, if you was one of them that was 1996 and you was, having children and doing you, confirmation, that's what's going to take place with you very, very slowly. And that's where you got this at. It's time for you all to shift and change. Somebody passed away, somebody was born, somebody got married, somebody broke up. Those are the four main things that happened. Those are the four main things that took a change in your life. The other four is somebody got a car, somebody got their first car, you got your first apartment, you got your first set of furniture, you might have started school, you got your first career, okay? So all of that took place right here because every one of those was a different direction in your life that you compromised or either you was given the go, but you still, you see, compromises on your side. You compromise your direction. Let me show you what I mean. For some people, they graduated high school, they even though this is what your catch-22, hey, big Virgo, this is the catch-22 is. You could have been 15 years old, boom, your direction was compromised because now you done had a baby. Whereas you see yourself going to high school, doing this and doing that, now you done had a baby. That's a change that took place between 1996 for some of y'all and 2016. That was a change. Fucking 10, 20 years from now, again, hey son, you took a time out to have another baby. You might have got married. Somebody may have passed away. You might have got a car. You started getting income taxes. They started taking your income taxes. Somebody robbed you. They don't have to put a gun to you. Somebody robbed you. Somebody took from you. Whether it was your money, your love, your time, your resources. Somebody took something from you. You see what I'm saying? So now, you're starting to look back. It's time. This is what this retrograde did for you. It has you to look back and say, well, damn. I did a lot, and a lot was done. So now Spirit is telling you it's time for me to fully step in, because I've given you so much. And that card said, excuse me, it says he loves you. See, so some of y'all, you with your boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh my God. Hello, Ethel. That is my middle name. I have not seen anyone with that name. Oh, not necessarily hurt people. What happens in this is that people are, from the beginning, baby, when you was a child, you have always been taught to survive. So as you became an adult, now you're surviving to live. For a child, because you were with your parents, you was always living to survive, because your parents was the one who was making money, doing this, doing that, you know what I'm saying? And all you was doing was making a way for yourself. You know, you could go, once you start learning how to be a little independent, which means you were making your own bologna sandwiches, going to get your own water, using the bathroom on your own, you know, doing things on your own. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, those are the things that you learn. But at the same time, hey T, yeah, y'all please hit the like button. You know, it does help the channel to grow. You know what I mean? Somebody else may need what I'm telling you. Somebody else may not know it. Just like when you all meet these people, you don't know how their life went. You see what I'm saying? They don't know how your life went. So some of y'all be connecting with these people having these babies, and you trying to figure out why the fuck your baby, you know what I'm saying? Why your baby be doing shit, and the first thing you gonna say is, my baby don't do that. What you mean your baby don't do that? Your baby is found guilty for stealing, robbing, you know what I'm saying, murder. And you sitting there with the, what the fuck did he get that at? Why is she doing that? Who did she get that from? And that's when they tell you the apple don't fall far from the tree. What that saying is, because so many people get that shit mixed up. What that saying means is that you don't know who you got with. You don't know how your baby daddy lifestyle went as a child. You don't know what could have happened with that. When your kids have no direction, anybody can pick them up and give them one. When you have not given that child the understanding of compromise, they have to start making decisions on their own. And what most people don't know is you don't need to take the blame for that. Because your child, once the child gets, you have given the child the love, the resources, and the understanding that is needed. You see what I'm saying? Do not sit there and be like, you know, and it's a mechanism that a parent immediately has, is to defend their child, defend themselves. Everybody's always put in a defense mechanism all the time, whether you wrong or whether you right. And there's nothing wrong with that. But that is where you have to learn to take accountability. You see what I'm saying? Everybody tends to do that. And what happens is God will show you where you keep saying, I did this, I did that, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, oh, you did this. And that sometimes will mess with a person that people don't know about. Peter Pan syndrome. People don't know about older child, middle child, last child syndrome. Sometimes people have no inkling on that. And those are the reason why your directions be so messed up. Because nobody knows that you have compromised, because nothing is clear to you. You understand what I'm saying? You're constantly compromising because you may be an older child. You may be an older child. And all your life you have had to defend for your siblings. Be there for your siblings. Be there for your mama. Be there for your daddy. You know what I'm saying? And you may not have done shit right to these people. And all they ever holler, damn, can you do anything right? Damn, can you put that over there? And you see what I'm saying? And as you grew up, it started making you feel some type of way, because now it's like when people start blaming you for shit, or saying your name or make you feel out of contact, remember your feelings are in this situation because now you're constantly pissed off or emotional because people have made you feel out of place. People have made you feel like you do not do nothing right. Everything you do is wrong. So it's blame, 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 blame. So when you do get into a relationship, whether you did it or not, the moment that a husband or a wife or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a sibling or anybody go to saying, you know you did that. Even this is just a, not even a sarcastic remark. Let me give you an example. I told my husband the other day, and he was telling me, he said, you know, he said, my job, he said, I need to find me another job. And I said, why? He said, my job does not give me the hours that I need so I can make the money. I said, no, 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 no. Your job do give you the hours. It's your fault that you don't make them. He was like, oh, here we go with that. I said, yeah. I said, let me give you an example of why I'm telling you that. And he was like, you just don't know. I said, no, no, no. You're not listening to what you're saying. And he went back and said, how am I doing that? I said, well, you have a job. For one, you work from 2:30 in the morning to 9 o'clock. Okay? But what is that? 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, 8 to 9. Okay? So for me, that's 6 hours. Okay? If you're telling me you need them 8 to 9 hours, but you have to go home, take a shower, get yourself together for another job, which in rapport is now from your 10 to 4. So it is not FedEx's job reason you can't go to work and get your hours. It's your fault that you can't because you have another job. You understand what I'm saying? So he took that as me blaming him, which it is his fault. He didn't like me blaming him or telling him that he had to do something that was best for him, which he didn't know how to do. So that is an example of me telling you sometimes when people are just saying normal things to you that make sense, but because a person has been blamed their whole life and never got therapy, that person is unhealed in that department. So they don't understand that no one is blaming them. I'm just giving you the understanding of why you can't do what you're saying you can, why you can do what you're saying you can't do. I hope that made sense. So yeah. So now the victim mentality will set in because older child syndrome increases the victim mentality because you have always had to cover some people who didn't want to be covered. And then sometimes people do not literally understand what is being said to them. And I got it. Everybody process a hell of a lot different. So now that you're going from 10 years to from well, we're going to go back a little bit because that's like I said, from 1996 to 2016, that's a long time. From 2016 to 2026, that's a long time. It's a lot of things that went on in these directions. For some of y'all have been on this journey for a while and don't even know where you at in the journey. But I can tell you, see, this one told me a lot of y'all is in the stillness. This is why a lot of y'all went to spiritual jail, caught yourself going to real jail. Some of y'all went to spiritual court, caught yourself going to real court. You see what I'm saying? Because God will sit you down when he wants to get your attention. When you stop being creative for the Lord and when you stop thinking things that God has showed you, when you stop doing what God has talked to you about, when you start asking God for stuff and then you want to pick it up and go back to doing it yourself. No, 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 no. God finna step in and redirect that situation. You see what I'm saying? Oh, Lord, for real? And it's a lot of y'all that's saying what you just said, Janice. So let me say this. In the event that you're not getting, and the retrograde has a lot to do with it. And in the event that a lot of y'all are not receiving my quote unquote, the thing to let you know that, hey, I'm here. Hey, Latoya. You know what I'm saying? Go back, unsubscribe, resubscribe. You have to like the button. That is why a lot of y'all are not getting the messages, because you have to like, so that the algorithm can pick up that, hey, okay, I want to get her message. I want to get the message. Oh shit, she coming on. But you're not going to get that if you do not mash the like button, because the algorithm is not going to pick up what you're doing if you're not doing. See what I'm saying? It's the same thing I just had this conversation about. You got to be responsible for what you want to see, how you want to see it, when you want to see it, because you got some trolls on this mug that will say, oh no, I don't want you to get that message. That message is going to be helpful to you. That message is going to enlighten you. That message is going to open your eyes to something. And if the devil don't want you to see it, he going to remove you. Or you know, you won't even get it. Or you'll come in on the middle of it. Or you're going to come in on the ass of it. Or you won't even see the message at all. And you'll just see, boom, that popped in. Now you got to go back and listen to it. So that's why I'm telling y'all, you got to hit the like button so you can stay in the algorithm. So you can stay when it's coming in. Because there are messages that come in and you may need that. And like I had to tell a couple of my moderators, I had to talk to y'all about a week ago. Spirit gave a very important message. There, I'm going to say three things about it, okay? But I'm not going to linger on it. There is a couple of people that you need to understand. A lot of y'all listen to the collective readings, and I'm not saying nothing about a particular reader or none of that. Hear me out. The collective reading sometimes will confuse you. Okay? They will. Because if you and this person, you may not know, but if you and this person got the same sign, you're going to think what they saying to you is you, and what they, and that person going to think what they saying to you is for them. So everybody knows what they do and what they don't do. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes people be like, oh, well, shit, I didn't do that. Hey, big Virgo. So now you got to get into understanding that there's a compromise and there's a disassociation. There's a open up and there's a disattachment. See, there's a whole big difference between those four statements. And when you all are coming into group right here, you're not going to get a message that is meant for somebody else, because I'm leading on this message. I'm not telling you, well, yeah, this Scorpio don't need to be in your life, or you done fucked over that Sagittarius, you know what I'm saying, or this Aquarius. No, I had a young lady that said that yesterday. She was an Aries, and I said, Aries, and what people don't know, Aries is emperor. And this is why I don't use the tarot cards, because a lot of y'all don't know what the tarot cards mean. You're only going by what someone is telling you they mean. And it's not me saying nobody's telling you some bullshit. But what I have seen is that some of y'all ops are going to, hey Milk, a lot of y'all ops are going to readers and paying them to tell them stuff about you, whether it's wrong or right. And a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, a lot of viewers, okay, that's what I'm gonna say, are losing your life or getting hurt because you thinking that your direction is telling you, oh, well, this reader, that's what the person is listening to, your op, okay? Whether it's your children, your parents, whatever. But I'm about to pull a little bitty card because it's something going on with somebody putting insurance policies on a lot of y'all. There's a whole plan how to take your motherfucking ass out and send you up through there, and you don't even think so. You don't even know so. You don't know. You don't know that your person is diddle-dallying with another person that don't like you because you're not chasing somebody. You don't know that, you know, and I found this out because I had one of my people was a reader, and she was on here, and she blocked the girl. So let me tell y'all something. I have a lot of moderators on my channel, and I think that you all are you're moderators because I know that you're very strong and wise, and a lot of y'all don't know how to be moderators, and it's okay. You understand what I'm saying? But don't block nobody. Time them out, but don't block them. Because What happens is that when you block a person, someone else on another channel is giving that person the wrong information about you. You don't know that, but that is what's taking place. So when you block that person, they're going to go back. When you say, for instance, you block them for 5, 10, 20 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? And they come back into the reading. That part of the reading, hey, big payback. Hey, Deaton. Who's that? Hey, Loretta. A lot of they may come back into that part of the reading that's telling them that you're not coming at them the way this particular person has made it seem like you're coming at them. You see what I'm saying? So some of these people are really defending themselves for no fucking reason because this person's so money hungry, or because this person ain't getting no subscribers, or this person ain't getting them likes. Then they're gonna come in and tell you, "Oh, well, shit, you need to blase, blase, blase." No, don't do. I'm not gonna tell you no such thing. I'm gonna tell you how that shit gonna go, whether you like how it gonna be said or not. That's not my problem. What my problem is, keeping you safe, letting you know the actuality of what it is. And this is why I prefer to use these cards, because for some of y'all, these people look like some of the people you deal with. These people, no, you may know them. I don't know who the hell you be dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes people are acting like God's rules and God's words, but they say they godly. You see what I'm saying? Those are them people that go to church on that one day and think God just gonna give them, oh, the Holy Hag of Mary. Yeah, you went to church one day and you put some clothes on. As soon as you left church, you wasn't even at the church door all the way talking about, I'm gonna fuck you up, little Sammy. You see what I'm saying? So that's my point to you. Now I'm back to what I was saying. Just be careful on who you're listening to. Just be careful on what they're saying. If you don't understand something and you need to come back over here and be like, well, Fee, what does this mean? I do not mind telling you. Okay? Because I elaborate the hell out of you. Joe telling you. You see how Joe talking to you? I will elaborate. Now, I do get a little fucked up at the moment. I do. And I have an intention because I feel like, Joe, hold on, y'all. Joe, hold on. I love you too. Joe told me he loved me, y'all. But I want you to understand how things are going, not where you just got to go, well, shit, I wonder was that for me? Like example, like I just said, you a Virgo, okay? Not everybody on here is a Virgo, but you can be whoever. And you fuck around and go and listen to goddamn Big Bertha on goddamn I'm at Terror type shit. I don't know if that, I'm hoping that's not a person, but that's just my example. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, Marilyn. And you fuck around and Big Bertha over there talking about, oh yeah, this Virgo energy. Now need you mind, she ain't clarified that the Virgo energy is all that is being in there. Everybody gets into another sign and use that energy. We Virgos, you understand what I'm saying? We always in this goddamn Queen of Wands energy in the upright. We can also be a messy Queen of Wands in the reverse. You see what I'm saying? We can be in the Queen of Cups in the reverse and go tell a motherfucker, bitch, this ain't what you want. In the same breath of being the Queen of Swords and not take no shit. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not who we are. But because we are all the signs, we can embody any motherfucking body. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I am saying to you. Blessings, Johnson. You see what I'm saying? I just don't want you to get out there, because I have got a lot of people that has came to me and they have been misdirected. They have been misdirected. You see what I'm saying? So people don't understand us because unfortunately it's said like this. Sometimes when people do not understand how we are as a sign, meaning Leo, August Virgos and September Virgos are completely different, because motherfuckers always want to throw that, oh, well, they ain't real Virgos. Yes, the fuck they are. Why? Because, so let me break that down, because I've gotten a lot of people that kick off and say that type of shit. They're not, they are just as much Virgos as we are, because you know what I'm saying, they in August. But the only part about it is, August Virgos are quicker to snap. You understand what I'm saying? they are quicker to like want to blow your motherfucking head out, probably punch you in your mouth. You ain't gonna say too much to them motherfuckers. Why? Because that Leo energy is like right now. It's a more feistier. It's a more go at. It's a more I hear you later, but I'm gonna fuck you up now ass energy. You understand what I'm saying? But they are complete Virgos. They think later. That's all that matters. That's all that's telling you. They don't say shit about that they're not Virgos. Then when we get over here, because you got to remember, we got September Virgos. September Virgos are attached to Libra, which means we're always overthinking. We're always looking into some shit. We're always being literal. We're always being basic because we're more laid back. Whereas August Virgo, they on the go because they usually have Aries as a moon sign. September Virgos usually either have Libra, Cancer, Aquarius. 9 times out of 10, some of the time, another Virgo. You see what I'm saying? Moon sign, that is. So that doesn't mean that September Virgos are no bad, no worse than the goddamn Leo Virgos. They just got more feistiness about them because usually 9 times out of 10 a September Virgo may have a Leo ascending, which means we're going into that sign. I don't have that. I have Libra. So that is why I'm saying sometimes people need to elaborate the shit that's being said before you jump out there and try to outcast another motherfucker because of another way. You understand what I'm saying? So that don't have no nothing to do with no nothing. If you rocking that Leo energy and you got that confidence and you bold and you feisty, you fucking with both of them, fine. I'm glad to see that because that means that you're on top of your destiny. You understand? You may not know where the fuck you going, but you goddamn know you're not tolerating no shit. You're stubborn as a fuck, and you got the confidence, which is beautiful. Not everybody's confidence level is as high as they looking at it. Not everybody can look on the outside looking in and actually say, oh yeah, Janet got her life together, or goddamn big payback ain't gonna do nothing. And you see they get run up over there and get done up. You see what I'm saying? Oh, baby, let me say so. That's why people always look at August Virgos and say, I can try them. They go over there and get done the fuck up. That's the problem. See, motherfuckers don't ever pay attention. You see what I'm saying? Gemini is like us because it's a Mercury sign. And let me tell y'all something. So I was looking at my birth chart, not to cut this out, but I was looking at my birth chart the other day, and I'm looking like that shit told me I was a Gemini moon. I was like, yeah, no, I'm a whole Aquarius moon. Hey, Amy. And then it hit me. I'm an Aquarius 5 times in my chart. Like I have more Aqua than I have Virgo. I have Virgo twice, and I have Aqua and Libra 5 times. So I'm an air element. You see what I'm saying? I'm a earth element, but I control the element of air. And a lot of y'all may not know because sometimes when you have control over your signs and you control that particular thing, you can control your emotions off of your element. So for me, I have the ability to control what I feel and how I respond to what the feeling you have given to me. And my element is 1, 2, and that third time that third time should be really that bird, but it's not. It's a time where you just, this is where me and you, we draw the line. For me, we draw the line because if I have given you, you see what I'm saying? See, that's not what I said, Deets. What I said was right, but see, that's what people would say. Oh, well, I can run up over there and be, and that August Virgo, they not like September Virgo. This is what I hear all the motherfucking time. But see, when they run up over there on y'all and they get their head knocked the fuck off, then it's, oh, well, shit, they ain't even have to do me like that. What the fuck you mean? You ran your stupid ass over there. See, that's the whole concept of someone that does not want to take the accountability. You know what I'm saying? Of their actions. See, when you think a motherfucker who can't, because the motherfucker quiet, don't never underestimate them. Them the quiet people. The quiet people are the motherfuckers you need to watch all the time because they're constantly thinking. Because they constantly got shit on their mind. And you don't know how to overlap of what it is. And you don't know which child they are. You know what I'm saying? It's very important when a motherfucker don't know if you're first or second or third. You know what I'm saying? If you're the oldest, the middle, or the child. The middle child and the last child usually be the ones that are gonna fuck you up. That's no bullshit. If that second child had to be the oldest child, they're gonna probably fuck you up. You understand what I'm saying? And I know. So see what I'm saying? Yeah. See, that's why we have to back up. So now I'm finna show you what I'm saying because whoever the person is, Spirit is letting you know this right here. You see how you have became peace within yourself. You are becoming peace within yourself. And it says you want truth. You want clarity. You love him or her, of course, but you want them back just to straighten things out. You don't know how to trust the situation, nor do you know how to trust the person. You will find out and will be fine once you see where you're going with this situation. You see what I'm saying? Yes, they do. They do. They take the bigger bulk of everything. So I'm finna explain that too. But it says, but you need the clarity so that you can know how to release this person. Otherwise, you're gonna always contradict whatever goes in about this person or for this person or within yourself. Now see, I don't think anybody ever paid this no attention. It says you're always going to need the clarity from a situation you are in. Oh yeah, I'm definitely finished. I'm finna get to the other two. I'm gonna finish the first one. But when you have masculine energy over your feminine energy, this tends to give you a little bit of rage. It also tends to give you a little bit more force and anger, and sometimes we don't even recognize that that's what we have, that's what we're going through. We don't hear the things we saying. Like example, I can be like, you're not gonna keep that, or you're not gonna do this, and I'm not even with that person. But unfortunately, those are spells that we're casting upon somebody for them to not to have it, and then and they already got it. So, and unfortunately, this is why God will separate you from this person so that you cannot see what they're doing. They're allowed to see what you're doing. That's why I'm telling you, don't block nobody. You understand what I'm saying? You'll fuck right and be like, that stupid bitch gonna get fired. And it's not an intention. That's the masculine part of you stepping into that defense. That's not even you as a feminine, because you as a feminine, you don't give a fuck. You finna go on about your business and do. But the masculine part, which is a man, always feeling like he got to have the last motherfucking word. You see what I'm saying? And if he don't have it, then that's that motherfucker gonna do this, or that's gonna happen to that motherfucker. You a stupid this. And you know what I'm saying? And then the feminine part that gets all rough and tough and know your stuff, that teenage part that comes back, oh, you stupid bitch, I hope you get ran over by a car. I hope your car go do such. And I'm like, well, damn. That's some fucked up shit to say, but you want this person to come back to you? I don't think that's what should happen. I don't think so. But again, remember, you're speaking out of the rage. You see what I'm saying? That's rage. You see what I'm saying? No, that's not what I'm saying, Janet. What I'm saying is, when you block a person, you never know where in your life that person has to come back. You see what I'm saying? And they will be back because God is going to make sure they come back. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that you are now being prepared. This is why you have all of this stuff you've been taught. You've been taught how to leave them alone. You've been taught how to go their way. You've been taught, Mincy, what God will show you. God will show you how to handle that by asking you, are you ready to go to jail? If this person went to jail, like example, these can be your kids that you going at. And once you done hurt your child and your child sitting there bleeding or some shit, it's your instinct as a mother to run your ass over there and fuck them up and heal them at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Did you see that controversy right there? You done got into it with your daughter or your son. That motherfucker might be dead ass hurt. You is okay. You see what I'm saying? Yes, Ben just said the Lord is, but I'm just saying in general. You done went over there, you did this shit. I was, and I said it because I was looking at this short yesterday, and it said the daughter, she was fighting her mom, and the grandmama went to defend the mom. You feel me? And the daughter and got the granddaughter, and the grandmama got to fight, but the grandmama went to jail because the grandmama killed the granddaughter. You see how all it went? But the mama instincts was to go and protect her daughter. The grandmama instincts was to go and protect her mom. But the daughter was going the wrong direction because she was following them friends and these partners, and her anger had got out of control. And instead of sitting down communicating about that, she took that shit and ran the wrong way. And that's the problem. People will take what you're saying when you're just trying to help. They'll take that the wrong way. And instead of sitting down, communicating, talking, that's some shit that go left. It just goes wrong. This is why God will separate you from your children, because it's not their time to leave the earth. It's not your time to leave the earth. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes when those things happen, right, you see what I'm saying? And the lady, the grandmama, she was hurt like fuck because she literally had to kill her grandchild. So it was like, dang, I was not. Oh no, that wasn't. Oh well, that wasn't my story, baby. But it was a story that happened with the on the short. But yeah, so you never know what will have to happen. So y'all need to be able to pay attention that God puts these scenarios and test the what is it? God will test the tools that you have went through. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling you. 2016 for some of y'all and 1996. A lot of stuff happened to you that is rhetorical. It's repeating itself in a different format because it's a different time, different day, different year, different person, different situation. But it's the same identical scenario. You may not see it that way, but this is why you're being prepared, the tools as a short period of time, and as time go by, you're not paying attention that you done got the tools. So when this person come back, that's why you be done forgot. It is the average fact that psychologically speaking, 3 years from now, if that person comes back, you're going to have a whole different feeling about that person because you have allowed, time has went by. You're no longer going to be thinking about that person. That person is constantly thinking about, if I come back. Like right now, there are a lot of them trying to come back and they don't know how to come and talk to you. That's why I said it was an interesting thing when this card said that you need the clarity, but you will start to become, basically you're saying that you will become the dominant side of you, and you will take activity upon this situation as a masculine when the masculine is on his way back. But this is the person that you are. This is the virgin Virgo. You feel me? You are this pretty, luxury, whether you're a man or a woman. You are the virgin Virgo. You're very attractive. You're very alluring. You're very pretty. You're very announced. You're very known. You see what I'm saying? And if you look at this card, she's at more peace in her face. She's at peace. So sometimes when we look at what we don't see, and what we don't see is the mask that a person feels we're hiding ourselves on. And because we can wear so many hats, you go from being a mama to a sister to a brother to an auntie to an uncle to a cousin to a grandmama. You see what I'm saying? You wear a hell of a lot of masks. And don't even ask for no motherfuckers. But that one mask has you to be a very strong, vibrant person. Right. So in the bottom of this card it says, but you need this. You need to tap into your soft feminine energy. That's what I was see. And right here, I'm gonna put that right there. That's because the love you have compromised is right here. That's why this is saying. This is why you need to tap into your feminine energy. Hey Yolanda, no time, no see. I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, see, you got to tap into the love. And you just been fuck you, everybody. And you know what I'm saying? That you lost this pretty person. You lost the pretty part, the equal give and take of you. You see what I'm saying? And I say that because the equal give and take of you is you giving so much that you equally took from yourself to multiply and divide with another. You see? So again, now middle child syndrome is a little bit harder than older child syndrome because again, like Big Virgo said, um, middle child syndrome is more painful because the middle child always trying to be in a duality to the last child and the first child, which means I'm always trying to be better than this kid, or I got to get my grades up and do more than this kid, so I got to get this job and I got to be looked at like I'm the one that can help them, not them always looking to help me. You see what I'm saying? But I personally don't have that type of situation. I do not have siblings, so I watched my children, and as a mother, I am very, very, I'll honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm very disappointed in how I felt what I did at a very young age. I sometimes feel like I should have waited and did it at an older age. Maybe it would have been better, but that's not what happened. And I'm not asking God, let's go back and change time. But I say that because my older two children and my younger two children, and I found out the other day when I did the math. You know, you sit down and you just think. My older two children, I have a third child, my first daughter, and my last, before my last son, they died. And them same, when I did the numbers to my children's birthdays, my son and my daughter passed away. My daughter died before she was born. She was stillborn. And my son died when he was 8. Hey, Karen. Hey, Piranha. And my last two kids are actually my two kids that passed away. They just was, I wasn't supposed to have kids with those two men. I had those two kids by this one man, and I got married to him. He was my best friend. He's deceased now, but that is what I saw. So my middle child is he's my he would be like my last son, and my middle child are like my twin flames. But in a past life, my second son is me in a past life, and I am him in a past life. Now we're in our own, we're where we're supposed to be in this particular life, but he had something went on back then that had to come here and fix that. Why I know that is because my son has my children, all his kids, he has 3 boys. My 3 boys, the birthdays are kind of scattered, but he would be the second child that I have. And my oldest child is in March. My second child is a Virgo. Well, let me say it like this. I have my first 3 children are cusp. So I have 2 August Virgos, and I have a Pisces Aries son. My son has those 3 children. My son that passed away, my grandson, my first grandson, his first son, has that birthday. Now, his originally first son has my son's birthday, and he passed away. He was stillborn, like my daughter. So now you have to just pay attention, y'all, to how y'all children drop the box. You feel me? So, but that's how my little scenario is. Pay attention to your kids because your kids will show you where you were in your past life. And my son was born in 1991. So his lifestyle is popping in on a different accord. So y'all just need to see how that goes. Oh, baby, it's good. My son will be 30 years old today. Well, in this year, he will be 30 years old this year. But yeah, and my other son, he's another Virgo. So I kept asking the Lord. I said, "What happened, God? How come I didn't have a September Virgo? Because both of my kids were supposed to be born on the 7th of September, and neither one of them were born on that day. They were born on the 28th and on the 30th. So I was like, oh, something else. And as I got older, I kind of kept doing the math. And that's because my son wasn't supposed to be born to 1998, but he came in 1993, which was 5-year gap from when it happened. Hey, Cam. So that's what I mean by that. So check out your if you lost a baby, check out the babies that you have lost, and look at the time and the date, and you will see that your baby didn't just go away. Your rainbow baby, that's what they're called. Look at your rainbow baby. Your rainbow baby came back. It's just that your rainbow baby had to live another life. So if you had I be asking myself why my son be doing certain stuff, and that's because the daddy that I had with that particular son, he did those things. And I was like, oh shit. So my son, and it explains I had a particular love for my son, but I had to pull it back because I had to ask God to show me. And that's what he showed me. He said, you got to let this one go and love him for him. You got too much love on him. And it's like it was a barrier on my son because I was loving him so hard for my baby that I missed, because I could see my baby that I missed they look just a fucking like. But when I had to step back and God said, no, that's not him. Stop pushing him on him. That was the third child and the sixth child that I had. That's okay. And I got it. That's when I stepped back and I started looking. I was like, well, damn. And I had to, I had to apologize to him. I had to apologize to the Lord. And I apologized to my son. Because I couldn't understand why. And I could only see certain stuff that he was doing. But I couldn't see the person that he really was. Because I was so hurt by losing my baby that I put that love into my baby. Because he was the only emotional boy that I had that could regulate with me because I was so young. But I ain't young. I'm not emotional like I was then. Now, so I mean, yeah. So you just have to kind of step back and look at you know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, baby. But like I said, y'all, please, if you are confused in any type of way, please, please. Yeah, my daughter was with my twin flame. I had another baby with him, but it was way later. And that baby will always, now let me tell you that. Your children, your sons, so that y'all can know this, your sons are your twin flames. Okay? Your daughters can be that too, but just in a different format. But your sons are your twin flames. They are the ones that will teach you any and every lesson that you're supposed to peep out. And you're only supposed to see that is because the dudes that you were with, that you didn't keep, or that didn't stay in the relationship with you, that were in the relationship with your son, you know how like the steppaws and stuff like that, or the uncles, or the little dudes on the block that helped out. You see what I'm saying? The little friend of a friend, let me say it like that. Those people, entities, are now with your children because they're mad because they can't come back. So they're going to send you and your son, your daughter, your whoever. Hey, let me see that. Hey, Garcia. They're going to send them to them because they know that they can stay with you. They can stay with you. They can't come because you don't either block them. You're not talking to them. They can't talk to you. Even if you see, let me tell you how you'll know it's meant to be and it's not meant to be. When you do not block somebody, they constantly trying to communicate with you. Or if you're constantly trying to communicate with them, God won't let you call them. Spirit will block them from calling you, but you might get a phone number from where that's at. Like the other day, I think Mighty Mouse told me that she was getting a call from Ohio, but she couldn't answer the phone. Every time she got to answer the phone, she missed the call. And when she tried to call it back, it wouldn't let it go through. Those are those people trying to reach out to you, but Spirit says, no, it's not time. That's why it says, not anytime soon. It's not time. See, God's still working on a lot of these people, but see, if you go back or they come in, they're going to redirect you. They're going to place you somewhere. You're not supposed to go there yet. You got to have this little, fucked up as it is, somebody got to bring you out of that darkness. Because you got a masculine energy that's holding on to you so hard that you're going to have a conflict. And you got to be ready for that conflict. And I just realized that that's what took place. Yeah, because it's a part of you that needs to face a non-loving situation. Like example, I had a communication last night and it just went wrong. You see what I'm saying? And as I'm sitting here talking to you, I see where it went wrong. And it's always a person. Y'all don't see the person. This is why whoever it is, they throwing so much hate at you. This ain't even got nothing to do with nothing. Unfortunately, they feel like you're doing, and I'm going to show you what I'm saying. Whoever this is, their connection with you, thank you, Spirit, their connection with you, you so fucking far away. You are so far away. They can't connect. And what they're doing is you got somebody around you that you don't know. Like I think I told this to Cam. And for those of y'all that I talk to, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I love talking to y'all. Y'all are like super cool, okay? For those of y'all I don't talk to, you're still super cool. You can email me and we communicate, but I talk to a lot of y'all. But it's an opening right there in your life that somebody just realizing they can't get through to it. They can't. And you are over here over this bridge and shit because you have reconstructed this bridge. Yesterday, matter of fact, I'm going to show you the card that it just showed it to me too. Let me show it to you. Yesterday it showed it to me. See, I told you, somebody's constantly trying to reach out to you. They so goddamn happy that they saw it open. They're going to send you a friend request. They're going to want to try and chat and talk. But it's really not open. It's really not open. But to them, goddamn it, they're going to reach out to a family member. They're going to reach out to a friend. They got to open chat to some fucking body so they can do this to you. They're going to even send it to this friend. Hey, can you send this over to Virgo? And it's still not going to get there because you're not talking to that bitch either or that nigga either. See? But this is what this goes with. This is in the reverse. Remember that. But this is in the upright for you. This is what you have did. You have took the foundation that whoever this is that gave you this fucked up bridge, you took this foundation. The second time y'all had communication, okay? And when they came in, they gave you a building, which means together you and them was building a foundation. But they came in to you with a foundation that was not solid, which means they didn't know how to lay that concrete. So instead of you having a goddamn house that's foundation like this, your goddamn house got that gangster land. You know what I'm saying? Why we on it? Look like you on the hill, but y'all on a flat surface. But it just look like you on that hill. You feel me? So now that's the first go around. This is why I'm telling you about your feelings. Because you could feel that person. But in the same breath, as this foundation was not good or solid, this bridge was a no. So when you allowed this person, you allowed this bridge to be rebuilt, okay? And you realize, again, remember your feelings. You say, you know what, I ain't feeling this shit. You needed security. You needed foundation. You needed structure. You needed balance. So now the person and you have broke up and you like, shit, I need to build this over. This got to be, You know, now they done fucked up one of the bridges. You see what I'm saying? Now they done fucked up this side of the bridge and you can't get through to go ahead and go home. You feel me? You stuck. What the fuck? Why are you down there? You down here. So now you trying to go around here and you can't get up there because this bitch here done fucked up the bridge. Oh, okay. And again, now remember, it needed building over. You see what I'm saying? So now, oh, here come that second line of communication because this person I'm built out, got the fuck on. Now they done started back texting you and they happy. They done reached out. They done talked to Auntie Martha and talked to cousin Jeff and goddamn Lulu from the block. Yeah. So now they done reached out. Now they like, yes, I got an open line of communication. Yes, I can communicate with Virgo. Fuck. Yes. Okay. Now the grass is green. All right, they done seen you put the grass over there. You done laid the grass. You done made the foundation be good. But remember, you see that goddamn hump? That's the hump that you had to work around to get this flat surface. Now they coming back. You see where this, where right there you got a little hole. They coming back. So they crawling through this motherfucking hole out of the foundation now because they need to get across this bridge. So now they coming in telling you, well, baby, I'm gonna help you fix this. I'm gonna do right. I got my shit together. Man or woman, don't matter. Oh, I got my shit right. This can be your kids. Mama, I'm gonna do right. I didn't mean to this. That for some of them, they getting out of jail. They done found God. They done did this. Now for some, I'm gonna say it again. I know this for a fact. People do change. And it's not saying that your person didn't go out there and get a little slap the fuck across the face a little couple times or kicked in the booty or whatever. Or hell, went to jail and somebody older might have sat down and talked to him. It's not saying that didn't happen. Okay? Some of y'all are with a person that just don't want to get right. It ain't that they can't get right. Every fucking body can get right. But it depends on what they get right is. See, that's the whole point that I'm making. Sometimes I get right and that person's get right. And y'all keep communicating with these people and getting back with them because you have the expectation that they gonna run out there and get it right. And they feel that way too. But then when they get out there, and God forbid, I'm not being disrespectful to nobody. But then they run out there and they get that defected coochie. And they think that coochie is okay because it's defected and they don't know it because it's low vibration of where they at. But then they sit and think and their intuition is blocked because this person got their nose so open that they feel like they the shit. Remember that. When a person feel like somebody else builds them up to make them feel like they the shit, then they drop their head like a hot tamale, then it's like, well, damn, Virgo didn't do that to me. That's when you reflect and you go back and you sitting here thinking, oh, well, shit, that nigga that had a good dick. He had some good shit. He could eat that coochie like blah, blah, blah shit. She was goddamn motor mouth Betty. God damn. You see what I'm saying? But see, Virgo wasn't doing it like that. Virgo didn't even suck my shit. Virgo didn't even kiss my shit. You feel me? You got to think about it. Virgo didn't trust the fact that I was out blase. This bitch didn't even know me from a can of paint. This shit done goddamn swallowed the nigga and burped me back up. Virgo didn't do that. You see what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but the sexual things that you did to somebody is what make them think about you the hardest. Because they run up to a motherfucker. Well, Virgo didn't mind. Virgo my baby mama. Shit. Virgo my baby daddy. Virgo didn't do this. Virgo check that shit. Virgo examine that motherfucker. And I didn't worry about Virgo having that stank or nothing. Damn. Virgo had a piece of, now watch this him. Now Virgo did have a piece of tissue somewhere, but that tissue didn't stain. God damn, this bitch young, she wiping with baby wipe. Virgo took a bath. Think about all that shit. These people got pictures of you doing your least fucked up and shit. The least things that you may not know. Virgo didn't do it that way. And see, this is what make this person think about you. Man or woman. Virgo didn't do it. Hey Chastity. Virgo didn't. That's all they got going on. So now I gotta get back to this connection. Cause if you pay attention, Virgo, I want you to pay attention real close. This water, it's got a light. You don't see but two cars. You see what is that, a bus? Yeah, this is two buses, two Greyhound buses on the motherfucking road. You see that? Virgo was doing things like this though. And this person could be cooking. Virgo didn't cook like that. Virgo kept the kitchen clean. That bitch probably got flour everywhere. Pots and pans everywhere. Virgo didn't do that. Virgo mopped the floor. Virgo swept the floor. Virgo might have been a little junky. Shit might have been everywhere. But it wasn't nasty. I don't like this. But then he'll look over there or she'll look over there and be like, I think I need to go back to Virgo. And see, this is where they got to put the pin in it for later. That later became an emotional breakdown. Because the person was not ready for that. You kept this person's intuition intact. Your intuition was intact. This is why this motherfucker didn't know, because they got over there and little bitty Lucy didn't know what the intuition was. All she knew was, let me suck it. Let me suck it. Let me eat it. Let me eat it. Yeah, baby, we're gonna go over there. That motherfucker eating out every day. Virgo was the cook. I come home and get, collard greens and fried chicken and some cornbread, some candy yams. And that's the song. Your mind is here, your body's here with me. That motherfucker, that nigga is on Virgo table. That nigga's on the Virgo table. And that bitch ain't got no table. She ain't got no table. She ain't even got a table in the house. Virgo had a table. I'm telling you how the conversation is going. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, Rosemary, I'm telling you, the person sitting back thinking, and it's the little things. Y'all think it's the big shit. No, you might have bought this person a pair of socks. You could have just took time and scratched this person's head. Virgo used to scratch my hair. Let me show you the face. Virgo. And she said, why you looking like that? Nothing. Nothing. Why you look like that? Nothing. Virgo. So now you got this person in their motherfucking head going, damn. God forbid they in jail. They sitting there going, damn, I want to know what Virgo cooking right now. The goddamn cellmate going, you all right, bro? Yeah. I just missed my girl or my guy. Need you mind, y'all ain't in nobody motherfucking relationship. Hey, Mr. September. Y'all ain't in nobody motherfucking relationship. Remember that. Damn. Virgo, we used to go to the movies. So now he finna sit down, okay? He finna sit down and he finna talk to the partner. He finna be like, damn. Bro, you ever, now need you mind, this is an older guy. He finna start talking to the older guy. Dude saying, what you in for, bro? Man, I did something stupid to my girl, man. Or to my dude, man. What you do? I tried to kill that motherfucker, man. Cause we was Romeo and Juliet. Dang. Why would you make to do that shit, bro? Cuz, man. She wasn't talking to me, man. He just went act right. He just wasn't talking to me. So now, you see what I'm saying? You got the feelings. Remember, the feelings. This ain't no emotions because you're not touching that person's heart. You're touching that mind. These are the feelings. This is why people fuck up badly because you're affecting their feelings. You're throwing them feelings up through the uproar. People don't get fucked up when you go to messing with their emotions. Them emotions make them cry. The feelings affect the emotions. You don't even understand how serious that shit is. They be sitting there going to the stove, talking to their motherfucking self. I wish Virgo wouldn't even keep doing this dumb ass shit. Why the fuck she won't answer the phone? Why the hell is he playing with her? Why is he over there with that stupid bitch? Remember this. This is the conversation that you have, and then here is their conversation. I don't even know why she won't let me pull up. I'm just trying to tell her what the fuck happened. Then he goes home and he talks to his mama. You see what I'm saying? And he say, Mama, why she gotta act like that? What are you talking about? Now, God forbid the mama is this church going lady. You don't need to be with her. You don't need to do that. It's okay, Crumble. It's okay. That's why you crumbling the cookie. You ain't on here for nothing. So you get the message too, baby. I love you just as much. So now back to what I was saying. See, that's Crumble. Crumble on here because Crumble missing that Virgo. Crumble missing that Virgo. That Virgo will cook and crumble some. That's why Crumble name is Cookie. No, it's not. You know what, Crumble? It's okay. We know you missed that Virgo. We know you miss riding in that car. Virgo be listening to that music. The oldie but goodie. What? The oldie but goodie. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Keith Sweat or Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. We what? So you know what? Get this shit. Goddamn motherfucker be damn. And then they'll stop by y'all favorite little restaurant. Damn, that's what me and Virgo used to eat at. And if they looking at TV, that shit done popped up on the screen. That's what me and Virgo used to eat at Touchdown Wings. Me and Virgo used to go Uber eating. Now you got this person sitting there thinking. We gonna put you, but Virgo, when you go back to do that, put her in timeout. Put Crumble in a little timeout. She need a little break. She need a break. But get her like a 24-hour timeout. She may not need the message because she's saying stuff that don't nobody understand. We don't speak her language. So now we sitting down. Now remember this part, Virgo. Just go to part right here when they gonna show y'all hotel on the phone. I mean on the TV. That person on the phone. That person's on the fucking phone in jail. Trying to call out. They trying to call out and see if they can call your number. Woohoo! Thank you, Spirit. Now that person also could be at home on somebody else's goddamn phone trying to call out. They're trying to figure out. They can't remember your number all the way, so they calling all the numbers. Remember that. And again, they missing this connection. Now this person was out of town. That's why it's in the reverse. They out of town. They can't come where you at. Are they somewhere not close to where you are? They cannot come to where you are. They wanted to. They were trying to find you and shit. Look at them. Let me show you how they were looking at you. Let me show you how they be looking at you. They got their motherfucking makeup on. They trying to cover up how they feel. They done put all this shit on their face, trying not to let you, you know what I'm saying? They want you to come up there and let them see you like this. Hey, Fee! But this person is looking great. You see it right there? This person looks great. They want to return. Oh. And they're going through a short depression. Oh. And they looking back here at you like, why the fuck you look so like that? You got the whole no fuck you nothing face. This person did not use their intuition, baby. I'm telling you. They did not. So now they over there. Look at this goddamn water sign trying to do the spell word. They dead on the inside, baby. They dead. You see that goddamn? They dead. They did. This ending killed their ass. This ending, it took their ass up through there. Their portion, they spell. You see they spell? They spell. They spell. This they was already depressed. They was sad. They was water. They was in their emotion when they didn't need to fucking be there. They needed to find their feelings, and the logic would have just kicked in. But the emotion, they was overthinking it. They was overthinking it. Exactly. Then I told you the intuition blocked. Remember, this is in the reverse. The intuition is blocked. I told you it's blocked right here too. It's blocked. Double blocked. Okay? So now they ain't got no space. No space. They're not being inspired. They don't have none of this, baby. They don't have none of this. They over here got them fingerprints on everything. They touching everything, doing all this stupid shit, telling on themselves, trying to be motherfucking sneaky like Batman. You said, what the fuck? What? 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 Why you trying to be doing all that to Virgo? What's going on right here? Bitch, why your hand yellow? You want to be a friend? Yellow is the symbol for friendship. No, you don't want to be a friend. Oh, yeah. You want to act like God told you to do this stupid shit. Oh, this what you saying? God told you. Oh, okay. So you want to go back and forth with the Lord about you being deceitful. Oh, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Now you can't ho-hop. You've been trying to ho-hop. Oh, you couldn't ho-hop. You can't get the coochie. I told you the coochie was fucked up. I told you they went over there to the defected coochie. They went over there to, the card says she's a hoe. Okay, I didn't call her a hoe. The card says she's a hoe. Okay, but then they wanted to do that running away from you. Oh, or running you away. What happened? Oh, my God. Okay. Spirit told you, Virgo, I'm sending you the red flags. Okay? Oh, fuck. This person got fire in their chart, or this is a fire sign. What? Oh. So now they done got somebody to follow you. This sneaky bitch. Oh, the sneaky bitch has got to follow you. Oh, shit. And where you was going, she trying to find out. So it's a hidden agenda. The bitch was supposed to come and befriend you so that, she was supposed to befriend you so that she could find out how to get you. You see what I'm saying? But she was all alone. Wasn't studying your motherfucking ass because she was over here cheating on this motherfucking little brat that he was being. He was a petty goddamn juju. He was a petty juju. You see what I'm saying? He was a petty juju. He was over there trying to goddamn cry. All cried out. But she over here putting on all this motherfucking makeup trying to cover up the scenario because she said she's sad. Oh, fuck. Sad. What? So now they want to keep it on the DL because she didn't tell him that she over here getting it in with a girl, or he ain't tell her he was getting it in with a transvestite. What? Got to be more careful. Whew, we on that shit. And everything was secretly on the down low. What? Whew, that was a whole lot, y'all. A whole lot. Y'all didn't even know that was going on. So now we back to the motherfucking nail of the coffin. You done kind of found out what's going on. You done found out what the fuck is going on. What? So now they want to come back knowing that this shit is flawed. The goddamn foundation. Remember, the foundation, your house like this. You supposed to have a foundation like this. You done made the foundation like that. Now, you see, you done made the foundation so nice. When y'all were together, you got this goddamn hump in the grass. Alright, so now that motherfucker, he in the cut. He in the hiding spot trying to make his way out. She trying to see her way through. You see what I'm saying? She had to pull these legs up out this car because she done got bang, 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 bang so many times. You know, it's all right. So you got to hide. You got to hide and let the coochie get a little air and let that motherfucker dry up a little bit. Let the ding ding get the smell off of it. You know, and put a little dirt on it and shit like that, baby. I've been through this so you don't have the musty balls. We goddamn, you know what I'm saying? That's why they in that cut. Yeah, they trying to get it together. So when you do come, y'all can get that new beginning. But what spirits say? What? Tower moment in effect. See, they wasn't even ready for none of that. You see that shit? Wasn't ready for none of that. So now they got to goddamn go over here and see what's happening, because while she was over there supposed to be fixed in the goddamn shit, she done covered up that there still is no connection between y'all. There is still no connection between y'all. No. He listening to everybody gotta get up early in the morning. Let me tell you what he was doing. Trying to be another look. So at this point, he is now in his feelings. Okay? She is now in her feelings. What? Oh, okay. So Spirit, what are we looking for? What took place that we don't know? What happened? Spirit said they wanted to try and fake their death, but that is not what is happening. You see that? That is not what's happening. That motherfucking lizard on the wall was not what's happening. No. The lizard couldn't fake his death. She couldn't fake her death. Because she wanted you, they wanted you to wait. What they wanted, Spirit, tell me what they wanted to. See, they was trying to fake their death because they needed you to do what? Where is it? Hold on, I'm finna tell you what happened. Oh. Hold on, I'm finna tell you about it. Cause yeah. See, you don't know what was going on. I miss you too, baby. You ain't hear me tell you. I said I miss you, boo-boo. Yeah, see, he tried to pull up. He tried to pull up. Don't want to pull up. No, pull up. Come pull up. You know what I'm saying? You can't pull up because, see, they couldn't pull up. So they couldn't pull up, so they want to fake their death so you can pull up. They want you to pull up. What? Yeah, see, they couldn't do the hotel room because they couldn't pull up. You just weren't acting right. They was over there living in the hotel room, dying like a motherfucker. Listen, no intuition. None. They thinking off a dead battery. Listen. And remember, this is all they see. That goddamn Virgo got a goddamn Virgo. Fuck that. The question is, you telling that motherfucker, look, bitch, don't wait for me, because I ain't coming. You was giving the message out, don't wait for me. No. You have given them the white flower, the white roses in effect. You was telling that, don't wait for me. Love don't live here anymore. You done fucked that up. And then the person saying, what did I do? Well, if you weren't trying to goddamn take me out, we might could talk about it. Maybe. What? Yes. So, what? You cutting your fucking face up because you can't see me? Well, bitch, I don't think we need to see each other. No. You trying to, what? Ooh, that was a lot of work right there, baby. Yes, no. And it's funny because I had done just shuffled the cards for this couple. This couple watched this person. This couple is going to turn this motherfucking person in. What? And see, now the person, and see, this is who he was talking to. He was talking to these people. He was letting them know, I'm going to go over there and I'm finna fuck Virgo up. She was doing the same thing. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. But they could never get directly to you. So what they had to do was some bullshit. They had to get on the road. They on the road riding. Remember, on the road. This your ass too. You on the road. Virgo on the go. Riding, listening to your motherfucking music. Now the motherfucker pull up on the side and you don't even know it. Okay. Now this person is some lanes behind you. Cause remember they sad. They in their emotion. They fucked up. They scared. You see what I'm saying? They scared. They worried. They trying to figure it out. All that water. They trying to figure it out. They in Heartbreak Hotel. That's what they listening to in the car. Heartbreak Hotel. They listening to Whitney Houston. And all they hear is you saying, you said you'll be here by 9. Instead you missed your time. You didn't think to call me. See, that's what they hearing you say. And so they saddle. They saddle. They going through the emotion. And I'm lost in love. Say you really want me. And let me show you what the fuck you saying to this person. Bitch, I'm over here learning. I'm learning. I'm getting educated. Now over here, they over here. You'll be my reason for starting again. Again. And you is over here talking about now. You just tried to goddamn take me out. How the fuck we gon' I'm lost in love. I can't live without you. You might well gonna die. I'm lost in love. I'm learning that you need to go on about your motherfucking business. I'm enhancing myself. I'm growing. I'm loving on me. I'm doing me. I'm trying to go back to school and get myself together. I'm not worried about what the fuck you're doing, okay? No, you're not even talking to this person. This is what the fuck this person is hearing you say in the head. They hearing this shit. They just know that you're not paying them no attention. It says that you are going to be pursuing something higher in a school district. You may even be getting some type of financial advisor because you're finna be relocated. You are learning, you're finna be moving on. You feel me? So now this person is still sitting here going, wait, I need to express myself. So then they finna write you this long 3-page. What he say? What is I? What R. Kelly say it is? What? How many letters? A 4-page letter? I'm finna write you a 4-page letter, Virgo. I'm finna write this. I got to express myself. I need to express myself. Yeah, I'm trying to talk to you about this goddamn situation. I just wasn't really trying to kill you. I just wanted to talk about some shit, and you wouldn't let me talk about it. Why you want to act like and take the love away? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why? Because I've seen the light. I don't need to be with you. This is a whole conversation. You telling this person, baby, let me tell you something. This person is like, it's time for us to be together, though, Virgo. Virgo doesn't love. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. 4-page. Yeah. Listen. Now, you got the person right there, and this is your motherfucking ass over here. Hold on. You over here trying to go to the motherfucking store. You going to the market or whatever the fuck you doing. All these motherfucking people. Remember, because you on the road. You remember? You on the road. You traveling. You feel me? Somebody could be named Aaliyah. You traveling. You know, you could have been listening to Aaliyah. Shit, you don't know. I don't know. R. Kelly could have came and somebody could be named Robert and Kelly. You been, yeah. See, you on the road. He on the road. Everybody on the road. Listen. He on the road. Yeah, see, and he trying to figure it out, which way to go. Hold on, let's see where he went. Let's see what happened. See, this is where he was in the sea. He was trying to figure it out. He over emotional. This is a water sign. He over emotional. He going up through there. He's so full of this goddamn emotion. He ain't even thinking. This is why emotions are carried by the fucking brain. He ain't thinking. He should have stayed in his feelings. Because now he thinking about your Pineapple Falls. Ooh, Virgo got that sweet. Oh God. Ooh. Oh, I need to see Virgo so bad. Oh my God. I wonder is Virgo with somebody. See, now they thinking you with somebody because Mr. Cool over there. They think you going to the club. They mind done went. This person mind done went way further than you. You doing some. Remember, you out here shopping. This motherfucker. Oh my God, I want this Virgo ski on somebody else. Is that ski? What? Child, you got that motherfucker head going in. That motherfucker head going on. He trapped. He trapped in there like Joe. He is trapped. He can't get out. You see that bitch behind them balls? Yeah. See, if he would have just stayed loyal. You know what I'm saying? He can't get it. He said, where's my future? What the fuck is going on with Virgo over there? Is Virgo over there ski on somebody? Is Virgo doing it? Did Virgo made another baby? God damn it. That person trapped in their motherfucking head. I'm telling y'all. Now he thinking about his future. She thinking about her future. And the little person that they talking to, this little couple, the couple telling them. What that couple is? That couple hiding from their ass. That couple, they telling them. They like, baby, you can't have no future with her or him. They living in the present. You see what I'm saying? They living in the present, baby. They thinking about long term. Yeah. Didn't you say that she was in school? Yeah. Didn't you say she was doing something different? Didn't you say he was going a different direction? Didn't you say that? Did you say that? And now he crying. Yeah, but I was lost in love. What happened? What the? He just crying. The death has hit him. Girl, child, and all he's sitting there doing is like, I'm in my motherfucking head. What Virgo at? What Virgo doing? What is Virgo doing? So now, before he done literally fucked up, he done fucked up. He's still trying to see how he gonna get there. They trying to see how they gonna get there. What? Let me get there. I just need a new direction. Okay? Let me just get there. She telling this man, don't you take your ass over there to Virgo. I'm telling you, that ain't gonna go well. You gonna get yourself fucked up. What is he saying, Spirit? What did he say? I got a brilliant idea. I got this brilliant idea. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna electrocute my motherfucking self, and I'm gonna go on over there. I'm going to electrocute myself. Need you mind? Because this is his brilliant idea. He has discovered that he is going to be a genius. You hear me? Genius. About this way, he's going to go over there and grind and make you follow his decision. This is his motherfucking idea. He has electrocuted himself and cut his fucking itinerary on. Hey Dad, he has cut it on. He is now in full effect. She is now in full effect. Coochie burning, dingling on fire, on they fucking way to you. Dun, 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 dun. They gonna fix it. Dun, 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 dun. They riding. They gonna make it work. Dun, 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 dun. On their way. Dun, 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 dun. They say, I have the tools to make this work. Hey, Texas, I got the tools. I got a wrench and a motherfucking boat. I got the tools to fix this goddamn foundation. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix this. They said I got to fix it. I got the nail, I got a goddamn screw, and I got a goddamn boat, and I got a goddamn wrench. I'm finna fix this. What the hell you talking about? We a great match. What are you talking about? This ain't what the fuck nobody's supposed to did to me. I am... where is he? Or her? Where they at? I am Mr. In my emotions. I'm coming in. I'm Mr. Sexy as I motherfucking want to be with my motherfucking emotion. What is you talking about? There ain't nobody finna stop this for me. I'm finna roll up in there. Remember, they all in their motherfucking brain. I'm gonna roll up in there and this motherfucker we gonna go to the hotel and goddammit, we gonna go a whole new direction because I done used my motherfucking brain. Goddammit, you better listen to me because we work together. We a team. Team goddamn us. Okay? They got this. We gonna fix this shit because I want my future with this Virgo. What? Ooh, did you see that? Did you see that? I told you this motherfucker said they got it all together. They got electrocuted. Whoo. What you talking about? Where they supposed to be? And you're not talking to them, Catherine. You're not talking to them. They going crazy. They losing their mind. This is what happened when they wanted to leave you, and this is how their life has turned out. What? We a team. We is going to this hotel. Virgo gonna give me some of the goddamn, where's that, y'all? Virgo gonna give me some of the goddamn pineapple. I need the pineapple. The pineapple. I need the pineapple. I'm gonna take whoever he is or she is, and they gonna stop getting the pineapple. Woo! I'm going to do my spell. And I'm going to act like I'm a little kid. You hear me? I'm going to put my childish tantrum on, and I'm going to act like a friend. I'm going to be a friend. When I finish with putting my hands all over Virgo, they going to love me. Woo! Wait for it. Wait for I still can't reach Virgo, but I'm going. I'm on my what that motherfucker horse said. I'm on the road. I can't get there. And all they hear is you saying, all they do is seeing this picture of you. That's what they see. They see this picture of you. They see this picture of you. Man or woman, they see this picture of you. That's all they see. They is a nut out them talking to everybody. Cousin Auntie Bessie and Betty and cousin Thelma and Auntie Baru, goddamn Bob, Uncle Joe. They talking to everybody. What? Can you tell Virgo? Say. Yeah, I'm trying to, They're trying to text them, they inboxing, they screenshotting back. They goddamn talking and telling all them lies. Yes. Trapped like this motherfucking spider. What? Trying to get it in. So God says outside forces. Yes, it is. That is so true. This is how they thinking. What you talking about? This is how they thinking. This is the plan, the plot. This is how they coming to get your ass. Joe confirmed that, baby. Joe just confirmed it. That motherfucker so aggressive. That motherfucker coming. This is when God had to step in. This is why God had to step in. Because you hear how he crying now? Because that motherfucking brilliant idea. You hear Joe? Joe told you that shit was order. That motherfucking direction is to this goddamn. They got all they done is thinking about this cat. It's the pineapple. The Virgo skeet on somebody else. It's the skeet going to somebody else. God damn it, I got to hurry up and get there. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm getting there. Now, I need your mind. This is in the reverse. That person's personal hygiene. He is in the bathroom washing his wood. She in the bathroom. Instead of getting in the tub, they washing their wood and the cooch in the sink. Personal goddamn spiritual hygiene, toe the fuck up. What you talking about? And again, spirit side, I got to get it together. Now they in the car. See, once this one spirit seen them, they got the spirit had to, now they in the car. Now they got to search for you. Because now they trying to look for you in any direction. They is trying to look for you. They got to look for you. Because they don't know what's going on. All they know is you out here with the goddamn pineapple and the falls, the pineapple falls is happening. And it's not on them. They is feeling, all they know is, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yes, they do. But they ain't thinking like that. They just know that you got the pineapple, so now they sitting in the car. And they thinking, they contemplating. It's time. They got to find out where you at. Because they need this. They need the pineapple. They need the pineapple. They got to get on the road. They getting on the road because the pineapples is talking to them. Yeah. They know them pineapples sweet. It's juicy. And they sitting there talking about ski. That's all they hear. Ski. Oh, the ski. They don't make their own sound effect. Oh, yeah. Ooh, ski. They don't make their own sound effect. What you talking about, man? Yeah. They done came out the bathroom. They ready. But they not ready for the Lord. They wasn't see all this work they doing. Remember, they fixing it. They getting it together. They getting it together. They getting it together. They getting it together, but they weren't ready for the Lord. See, remember that. See, we're gonna keep putting that right there. See, they can't get on this breeze and come where you at. No. They gotta keep covering up some shit. No. See, they over there knowing that they over there were fucking with the wrong bitch. But so now the ding and the coochie is fucked up. It's fucked up. Okay, now they got dysfunctional coochie-itis and dysfunctional penis-itis. They over there sitting at the cemetery talking to somebody dead. A mama, or uncle, or daddy, or brother, or sister. They talking to a deceased family member about this situation. They done fucked the deceased family member up. So now they talking to the deceased family member. Why would she not do this with me? Why do he not do this with me? Why? Now, on another end, then here you go. The goddamn child moment is on its way. The deceased family member like, no, you fucked that up. Deceased family member tell you fucked that up, bro. You fucked that up. You see this water? Bitch, I'm finna flood you out. No, because Virgo is my safe haven. I need Virgo. Virgo's my safe haven. No, no, no. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Now, did you mind the dead person dead, so they don't give a fuck? You see what I'm saying? So now I just got to walk in Virgo shoes. I got to put Virgo on somebody. I got to put this person on Virgo or Virgo on somebody. I got to see that. I got to do it. I got to do it right quick. I got to do it real fast. Yeah. So, yeah, boop. Before I go to jail. And they know they going to jail. Did you hear me? They know they going to jail. They know it. They know they going to jail. They ain't in jail yet. They know they going, though. See, this is the fucked up part. They know they going to jail. They ain't been there yet. Because, see, now they got to deal with the legal issues. Why they dealing with the legal issues? Because they trying to kill you. They didn't succeed, but they were trying to kill you. You don't even fucking know that they are at this point. This is what they at the cemetery talking to that person about. Because they mad at you. They want this revenge. They mad. So they throwing salt at whoever it is. They putting spells over your conversation. Yeah. See, what they did was they wanted to have some type of authority. They didn't have the authority that they wanted to have. No, they weren't in authority. They didn't have that. Because why? They tried to be flexible when they weren't flexible. They didn't think, no. See, they didn't invest in you. That was the problem that they was looking at because they thought that y'all had some real good passion because he was going to run over there. I told you, they was over there trying to get in where they finished. That's what they trying to come and get. Because you were the real one. You gave them the real shit, baby. You were the real one. What? So now, that motherfucker sitting over there having flashback. That shit hitting their head. Bow. Let's get it on. Ah, baby. Yeah, it was no success. Yeah, no success. No success was right there. No, they thinking about this relationship. They looking at how your ass done came up and went on through the portal and you just somewhere else and it's like, what is Virgo? Why is Virgo doing this to me? And here your ass going back to reflect like, I am so, you is going through the process. You saying, thank you, Lord. Thank you for allowing me to reap the rewards of being free, of being alive, of being having a home, having my sanity, having my mental, not being in the hospital, not being in this graveyard, having whatever it is that you have allowed me to have. See, this is you reflecting, thinking, getting your reward because you left goddamn let's get it on alone. You understand what I'm saying? This is you. So now you starting to shed this motherfucker from your skin. Yeah, they don't send another message there because somebody you in a relationship with, friendship, relationship, they don't want you to be friends with somebody. They no. See, they progress in this spell so that you can go in the desert and be away from whoever this is. Hey, Jamie, good morning. I'm so happy to see you. You back there. You see that? You went way back there. Way back there. They don't want you to be talking to nobody. Yeah, see, you finna go over the mountain. Oh, tell it on the mountain. Yeah. See, you been gone. You been gone. And they been keeping you away. Now they finna try to send you away from somebody else. Somebody else in your life, they don't want you with that person. They don't want you to be independent. Nope. They don't want you independent. They don't even want you to have a job. They want you to be an alcoholic. They want you to drink or smoke yourself to death. They trying to goddamn get you to die. But you just got God on you so strong. Woo! Whoo, and didn't I just tell you they trying to get you to die? I just told you that. They trying to get you to kill your motherfucking self. Yeah. All that work. Do you see them had a plan to take you down? You talking about it wasn't real, baby. That was dead ass real. Your coach was worrying this person dick off. Woo, honey. Yeah. And see, they was hiding the whole time trying to take you the fuck out. Hiding the whole time. Some of y'all was hiding because some of them got Virgo in the chart. That's why it's in the upright. Some of y'all had to hide and get your life together. See, you had to go back and control your mind, get your thoughts together, put yourself back together. Why? Because you had to go on a new journey. You don't even realize your journey had to switch over, because when this person thought that they was in this relationship, and you know this person still think they're in a relationship with you, I just need you to know that. See, when this person saw you go through the loop, this was a whole nother journey. You don't even know. So let me see where you at. Let me see. Spirit, look, where's Virgo? Yeah, see. You already on the boat, baby. You already on the boat. You don't even know you on the boat. Your spirit done left. This was that, you know what I'm saying? A couple days ago, I did that reading where it says a succubus that was sucking on your soul. This person didn't want your spirit. They wanted your soul. So spirit, where's the soul at with Virgo? Yeah, see, here go your spirit right here. Your spirit is going through the divine light. Now, each one of y'all is on a different time frame. So I'm going to have to pull a 3. You right here now, though. See, the 2016 and the 2016 to today, those of y'all probably like, y'all may be in your 40s, 50s. Some of y'all in your 30s. Just 40s and 50s. Just where you at right here. Okay? Your 30s and your 20s, you're in a shift. Because that right there just took you through a different path. Because now you are learning to invest in yourself. See, wherever, while they were sitting there trying to get you to be killed, you was getting the courage. All of you was getting the courage to stand up for yourself, stand by yourself, stand within yourself. You probably was always a fucking loner. But you was learning to do it this way. See what I'm saying? That's that goddamn I'm the eye of the tiger ass energy that you have, because you're a Virgo. Virgos are Panthers. But you got that Leo energy. You goddamn raw when you come in the building. Raw. You hear how Joe be goddamn making it do what it do? You letting the motherfucker know, bitch, this ain't what you want. It sound good. It sounds so good. But this ain't what you want. Please don't come fucking with me. Please, don't fuck with me. Because I will fuck you up. But see, Spirit said one more thing. And this is what y'all going through right now. So, during the retrograde, you have to go through this. This is where your genes are going through a transformation. Where you're starting to see your past, you know what I'm saying, it's coming into now. So all the things that you went through in 2020, if you were 1996 or you were 2016 to now, all the things that you went through then, all that shit coming back. So I'm fortunate to say somebody close to you gonna pass away, because you gotta go ahead and get a piece of that person's intelligence, their wisdom, their knowledge, because some shit was passed down to you. But unfortunately, sometimes the bigger part of their wisdom has to go to you, and that person has to pass so you can get it. That's why that motherfucker went to the cemetery. He knew, she knew that some of them went to talk to your mama, or they went to talk to their mama, or they went and talked to a loved one that was close between the both of y'all, so that they can get this understanding of why this deep ass healing, this tree of life was with you and not with them. They was questioning so fucking much that they couldn't even get it together, because they did not have the cosmic alignment. You are right here, along with your deepening, along with your goddamn generic changes, along with the fact that you are going through a divine upgrade. So while the forces that be, when God stepped down into this is where you had to go. While he or she was trying to take your motherfucking life, while they trying to take your life or get you to take your life, they wanted you and this friend or this brother, this sister, whoever it is, they needed y'all to get on the wrong page so that they can get that power. You see it's right here? You see it right here? They had to do all the things that we didn't even see the signs. We didn't even see the signs. But the signs is right here. And you standing your little bitty ass right there. Your spirit is standing there going, which way do I go? Because it's beyond your time. This person delayed you just a little bit. Not a lot. They did delay you. You see what I'm saying? They did. But they delayed you for a bigger purpose. And what that bigger purpose is, you had to save the mask. This mask is what you had to have as your reward. You offered this mask back to the Lord so that you can walk by faith and not have no fear. You walk with your face now. Motherfuckers see you, not the cover, not the impression, not the emotion, not the feelings. They saw you in your new life. You don't even know that you processing this is so beautiful. Now you finna be going through a new harmony. A new harmony. Why? Because that person went through so many ups and downs to bring you down. That ain't how it went. They weren't ready. That person put you in a pickle ass situation and tried to give you a rose as if that was your reward. No, baby, that person put themselves in that jail cell because they didn't roll the dice. Remember, they had the plan. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. They was on the plan. They had the plan. They called around and gave everybody the plan. So everybody can get in join to take you down, to put you where the fuck they wanted you to be. What? But they didn't roll the dice. See, they put themselves in a timeout. Didn't even realize that the timeout was for you. They didn't even realize that. See, they went to hiding your talent from them. That's why the face had to go back to the Lord. Because they went to hiding your talent. As if, oh, Virgo ain't got shit. Virgo ain't doing that. Virgo, But it was time for you to take that risk and step out there. And they didn't want you to. Because you got to be in this spotlight. They didn't want you to do that. They had already got messages from every motherfucking body. Spirit, friends, family, the goddamn mama from the cemetery, the people from the dead, your ancestors. They had already got the message that you was finna go to this renewal. And you was finna get a brand new gift. The retrograde's about to be over. So they was sitting there looking, staring, trying to see how the fuck to stop this. Because, baby, they was trying to limit you as much as they can. They was trying to limit you as much as they could. Because you was changing. Didn't I just show you that mask? That's why you was saving it. It's you that was coming through this shell. Hey, Mark, it was you that was coming into a whole new way. It was you that was looking different. It was you. So you done went from looking like that to looking like this. The more you looking younger and younger, and you taking this person's mind through the whew, and again, they steady looking at you. They can't understand. Where is that virgin coming from out of your motherfucking face? Why is this happening to you, and why ain't that shit happening to me? Why? I need to run away and go where Virgo at. That's the whole thing. That's the first thought they thought. But see, what happened with the whole runaway thing was, you no longer have the stardust memories. Because you have excelled past that. So right now, all you can remember is really right now. And some things that might have popped in and out from your childhood. Some things that might be popping in and out from your teenagehood. You know, 2 or 3 things from your adolescent. 2 or 3 things from your goddamn emotional standpoint. They don't have that. You do. And it was only a matter of time that this person had to understand that you are now bold, beautiful, thriving, pursuing what you want. And it was no more about them. You are now controlling. You see all these emotions? You are now controlling every emotion that you have in an order that they cannot step up to. So that's the part that you broke free from. You broke free to, God said it was time, baby. It's time for you to step up and step out. This person had you trapped and you didn't even know it, because the mind will let you think some shit going on, and the devil will always allow the door to stay open, but you so comfortable being fucked up and in that survival mode that when you do step out there, the door is going to close. But God said no. It was time for your liberation. It was time for your liberation. They had done held you down for 20 to 40 years. Different people, same entity, different moments, same time. And as I say, you know, I got a habit with my song. The dun 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 dun. They thought they had you. Hey Zach, they thought they had you. But when you hit that motherfucking portal, you became unmotherfucking stoppable. And I'm proud of y'all. You became a mystery. You became the mystery of the unknown. How Virgo got right there. You still got this person still got your ding ding and your coochie still on their brain. That motherfucking pineapple killing that person. It's killing that person. Why the fuck is she over there giving that nigga this pineapple fall? How the fuck? Ski ski? That's all they know. Ski ski. Is she getting pregnant? Is he getting pregnant? Is they liking that shit? What the fuck is going on? You over here. Sex is like, for some of y'all, sex the last motherfucking thing on your mind. This is where you are. This is what they still trying to do. So, baby, they could never go up this river and find you. No matter how much they was trying to go there, you up here. You is going through the process. You is going through the process. And what happened to this motherfucker through the process? Spirit said, I'm going to make you let her go. I'm going to make you let him go. Because they have to continue their destiny. And your ass is not going. Let me sit you down. That's what he said. Let me sit you down. Let me sit you. Yes, trying their best to take that shit. Like, no. So now, Virgo, y'all are getting a new divine contract. No matter what time zone you are in, you are now getting a new divine contract. Your life story is being woven, okay? And it is going through a divine moment. Each step is being filtered, okay? Where you will be having to remember the tools that you were presented, so that now you have a test that's going to come up, very important, because you are now here. This is exactly where every one of y'all is. No matter what time frame you are on, this is where you are. Your reflections is happening. So on the 20th, please keep it in mind. On the 20th of March, hold on, I think, yeah. On the 20th of March, those who are not free out of the relationships that you are entwined with whoever they are in, that may be stopping this progress right here, this contract, whoever is trying to stop this contract, they will not be able to go. You will be freed from these people. No matter who this is, friend, family, lover, job, whatever, you will start a new contract here. And that will open up the line of your echoes of love. Okay? Because now you are on this chat, and these are all of y'all that's on this chat. Okay? So you need to embrace the new change, because y'all, you see all of y'all? You see how y'all look? And it's so beautiful. You see you? For those of y'all that did not stay in through the end of the reading, then you will not see them at the top, because they have already went down. Okay? So if they chopped off before they got to the top, the ones that are already on here, that means y'all are now going through the loop. Okay? And you are now going in the hole where you are receiving your time frame to stand up for your contract. Okay? So now that you are there, when you get to your exchange, you will be receiving your seed of light. So this is a brand new seed. It means your aura light will be changing to another color. Okay, so some of y'all could be blue, some of y'all could be green, some of y'all could be yellow, which is friendship color. Um, Sometimes yellow, depending on the yellow, because you know you got 4 or 5 different yellows. I got to find it out because you see the yellow, there is a particular color of yellow you are supposed to be. Yeah, you yellow right now. And you have to go through all the shades because one of the yellows, unfortunately, is a narcissistic color. But that narcissistic moment is not narcissistic fully. That is just where you need to go in and heal an aggressive part of you, which is probably damn near there. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're in your 35, going to 40 and 45 and 50, you are now looking at a different shade of light in your life. This is why you're at the seed. So you're either at this red, that blue, the yellow, you know what I'm saying? And you are going to go through this process. So while you all, some of y'all are definitely going through the yellow, you're going down the hole, and you will be getting that, and you are getting your liberation. So if you was dealt with this person, that these two people that I just told you about, trying to find your coochie on the nearest block, they weren't going to find that because you were no longer in that energy. You were no longer dealing with those people. Hey, the ones, you were no longer in that content. So now that you have exceeded, the timing is different. The timing is completely different. So on the 20th of March, still in the horse, but your movement is finna be different. The retrograde will be over. We will be going through the post part of the retrograde. You'll be fully in your horse energy. If you got Sagittarius in your chart, you will be making new moves on a different level. Way different. So don't worry. You are now going here. Okay? This is where your elegance is coming in. Man or woman, don't matter. Your elegance is coming in. Okay? So you also will be meeting a new love. So remember, understand, the younger version of you, whoever you had and I hate to say it, but it's a past person, but you were more like a friend in school, somebody that you just kind of like talking to you, and you know that person. Let me tell you how you know that person's already looking for you. The craziest part about it is that particular person is going to start, when you're going to know that person's close, is because random people are about to start having conversations with you. Random people. Random people. You're going to have people just walking up to you talking about, you know what? They're going to probably just ask you a question and go to talking, or ask you, what this look like on me? Or how you feel about me? And the best part about it and the sad part about it is, you may be driving, you may see the police, and then you see a horrific ass accident, unfortunately. You might even look like you finna be in an accident, but that's because them motherfuckers kept putting them death wishes on you, them death spells on you. You see what I'm saying? But let me tell you, God saw when they was trying to hurt you. So all these motherfuckers that put these I'm gonna get you sucker ass energy there, or it's my turn to take you out, or I want you to commit suicide ass energy, remember God see that. And there's a motherfucking light on every goddamn corner. There's a cameras of places that people don't even see them. That person going down. Whoever it is, they going down. Why they going down? Because you gonna fuck around and see it. It's gonna be posted. Somebody gonna be posted. It's gonna be posted on Facebook. Cause somebody ain't gonna be able to control themselves. Somebody gonna put their camera on Facebook and they gonna film trying to take you out. They gonna film trying to take themselves out, and they gonna want to blame that shit on you. Why? Because they can't get to that goddamn pineapple, and they mad because you got the power. I got the power. You got the power, baby. Thank you, Jen. Oh, thank you, Virgo. Big Virgo. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. You got it. You got it. You finna get on a jet, a plane, a goddamn boat. You finna, whatever three it is, you finna be moving. Told you, that horse, that's you. So whoever this person is that think they get them, see, they mad because you healing. They mad. They so mad that sometimes you had to step out your comfort zone and open your eyes and see. Somebody in a motherfucking mental hospital, they healing. They just healing in a different way than you are. You understand what I'm saying? So now they got to sit back and look at this fiery, fierce, beautiful, young, understanding person that came into your life. The first accident you see that look like, how you gonna ask yourself, how the fuck did that happen? That's your first sign. That accident is going to be on the opposite side of the street. You're going to be going this way or you're going to be going that way, but I'm really sure that you're going to be going the opposite way. You're going to see that accident at the mother. Let me see. And unfortunately, okay, listen. Somebody's trying to, and I meant to tell y'all this in the middle of the other part. Somebody see this, where you going, somebody's trying to decode you. Pay attention to who calling you about numbers. Pay attention to the readers you got that's giving you certain numbers. Don't listen to that, okay? Don't listen to that. Somebody's trying to decode your destiny. I got this card yesterday, and I didn't understand what it meant, so I kind of got to looking it up. Somebody's trying to decode your numbers. Don't listen to that, okay? Don't. Because they're coding it for somebody to come back to you. They're coding it. Whoever that person is, which I'm going to find out. I promise you I will. Yeah. And see, it's inconclusive because you're not accepting it right now. You're not accepting it. Don't accept it. You're going to know when the person just go to rambling, coming out, pulling out numbers. Don't accept it. Okay? Because they're trying to knock down your motherfucking checkmate. Don't accept that. And when they go to telling you certain shit, you need a clarification, send that shit to me and we'll do a reading on it. Check your inventory before you go to hollering, yeah, that's Michael did that. It gonna sound like Michael. But what if Michael is Michelle? What if Michelle is Miguel? What if April is Andrew? Pay attention to that shit. And I'm telling you this because it's some information that y'all literally been getting and it's not correct. Some of y'all think, some of y'all people, it ain't even some of y'all, and it could be y'all too. Some of y'all people, I know that for a fact, some of y'all people have been getting collective readings and they don't understand them. Some of y'all been going to some people, your people been going to readers that are not 100 readers, they're not real readers, and they've been getting paid to tell these people to go fuck with you, to come fuck you up. And then they'll listen to another collective reading, and that reading, you and this person could have the same sign somewhere in your chart. Say for instance, like she just told me she a Sag rising. Okay? A Sagittarius could be listening to that as well. But that message could be for her. Your sun, moon, rise signs is your immediate signs. You need to, those three signs will connect you with whatever you need to know in a general reading on anybody's platform. If you listening to a Virgo and you're an Aquarius moon, go listen to Aquarius. Because Aquarius is going to tell you just as much. It's just going to reveal more to you because it's a moon sign. If you're ascending shield and ascending Sag, go listen to Sagittarius because that's going to tell you what's coming in, because Sagittarius is a sign she's going into with Virgo. You understand what I'm saying? Pay attention. Check your fucking inventory. Your inventory is you. Check your point. Make sure you on your grounds, man, because motherfuckers doing shit because they need your money. I'm good. I appreciate your donations. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your love. But do unto others as you do, as they do unto you. If you know a motherfucker doing you wrong, don't do the same thing. Because God clearly states revenge is his. Say it unto the Lord. And I'm 100 with that. You understand me? So I don't mind. I don't give a fuck how long the reading got to be. But you got to get that information. You got to, because it's not, the person can't figure it out. So the goddamn reading is really unconvincing to the person. The person do not know. That's why they getting books and shit, because they're trying to learn. You know what I'm saying? But they're not learning something that they don't know. This is why you don't see me this is why you don't see me touch tarot cards. You understand? So sometimes when these people are talking to you and you do not know what a Six of Cups is, which is the past. Sometimes, I do it. Let me show you why I do it. Okay? There's a couple of y'all that really do know me, like be at my house and shit, and come visit me and shit. Okay? And I'll show it to you. I ain't got no problem with it. I'll show it to you. Hold on, I'm finna show you what I'm talking about. To be 100 with you. Do you see? I'm finna show you this here. Hold on. I can do this to the card now. We're finna get off. But I'm gonna show it to you before I get off. My dog, Joe looks just like this. You understand me? This is Joe in this cage. Let me show you. I'm finna show it to you too. So you can see what I'm saying. This is why I use the actual shit. I'm going to show you some. Oh, no. See, that's why you know your hands too big. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Hold on. I'm going to show you some. You see that? Cage. So when y'all got people that's telling y'all this bullshit, check your goddamn inventory. Okay? I see my hair be doing some shit, boy. But anywho, I love y'all. Okay? So nothing else you do, please understand, your life is just as important to me as it is to you. Okay? So I'm going to talk to y'all in a little bit, because I do have another reading. So I got to reschedule that. Okay? So, mwah, and have a very, very good rest of your